Getting to play at Fenway, it's kind of one of those experiences that you don't get to do too often, maybe once or twice in your life, and when you kind of get to take the opportunity, you really have to take it in and relish it. Hi, my name is Mitch Klug. I'm a junior second baseman on the Harvard baseball team. I think they say 90% of baseball is mental, but honestly, I mean, it's kind of one of those things. I think it varies for every player. When it's a Friday night before a series against Yale, or even like last night before this game, everyone kind of goes about preparing for the game differently. And I think a lot of the mental piece just comes with how much confidence you have. And it's easy to have confidence when you're playing well, but it's kind of that confidence you need when you're not playing well that really kind of helps you bounce from game to game and make it through a 40-game season. When people think about baseball, they tend to kind of think that the players it's kind of like a lazy sport. You don't really do too much running. It's not like lacrosse where you're sprinting all over the place, or football where you're hitting each other every play. But baseball, especially for us, is one of those where we're on our feet for 8 to 10 hours every Saturday and Sunday, and we have long 3 to 4 hour practices, and it really it's kind of sneaky tiring, and I think people kind of have a misconception about that, but it definitely, especially over a 40-game season, it gets you a little bit. In order to make a good baseball player, I think it starts with attitude, and I think it's how you kind of approach the game every day you show up. You have to want to be there. You have to want to succeed, which I think is huge. And you kind of have to be, a player who's willing to get better, who's willing to take instruction and kind of learn from his mistakes. And I think, obviously, when you look at baseball, it's a game of failure, and it's very important in kind of getting to be the best that you can be personally. My favorite part has to kind of be the camaraderie amongst the team. Kind of just having your teammates, being in the locker room, being out on the field or at practice, and then really, taking kind of the relationships I've made with all my teammates across the river and over to school, and really for the rest of my life, I think, is the part of baseball that I enjoy the most, and will really kind of, when I look back on it, remember the most, and the friendships are kind of, what makes them the most fun, especially when you're out on the field.